I've enjoyed the stories written by Mollie Hunter, which draw on Scottish folklore. And I'm going to read a short passage from The Kelpie's Pearls. The Kelpie's Pearls by Mollie Hunter. It's about an old woman called Morag. It happened then that while she was sitting like this by the pool, one fine spring evening, she heard a voice calling, "Old woman, old woman!" Morag gave a start and looked all round, but there's no one to be seen. "I'm getting old, surely," she said. "I'm beginning to imagine things." "You're old, right enough," said the voice, "but you did not imagine me. I'm here. Do you not see?" It seemed to Morag that the voice came from behind a big boulder at the edge of the burn. She got to her feet and looked round the other side of it, and there was a little old man, as shrunken and shrivelled as a nut, and all dripping wet. "Well," she said in amazement, "who are you at all?" "I am a Kelpie, mistress," the little man snapped, as cross as two sticks, and Morag began to laugh. "Well," she said when she had done laughing, "so it's a Kelpie that's in it. To think I should have lived to be 72 before I see a Kelpie." And she began to laugh again. "Och, you have bad manners, old woman," shouted the Kelpie. "There's no need to laugh just because you see a Kelpie." "Bad manners, is it?" Morag said sharply. "Then your manners will not mend mine if you talk so disrespectfully to your elders." "You'll be old before you're older than me," shouted he, "for I've lived in this burn for 200 years. Morag was surprised at this, as well she might be, but she saw no reason to doubt what he said, and feeling sorry that she had offended him, she said politely, "Oh well, let us not quarrel over 100 years or so, but I would like you to know that my name is Mistress Morag McLeod." "A good name," said the Kelpie, polite in his turn. "And now, Mistress Morag, if you will look down here, you will see that my foot is caught between two stones. I have not the strength to free it. Not in the shape I am in the moment, anyway." He gave Morag a cunning look when he said this, but she was looking at the place where his foot was caught, and she did not see the expression on his face. She worked the stone away from his foot, and the Kelpie sat rubbing the ache the pressure of the stone had left in it. "I'm very grateful to you, Mistress Morag," he said. "I will give you some pearls from the big river to reward you." Morag smiled at him. "I'd be a queer one to want a reward for an act of human kindness," said she. "And besides, I'm an old withered woman. What would I be doing with pearls?" "You could sell them in the big town," suggested the Kelpie. "They would be very fine pearls." "And what would I be doing with the money?" Morag asked. "I have no need of money, Kelpie, for I have a flock of white hens that are very good layers, and once a week, when the bus goes down the hill from Abreachan to Inverness, I leave eggs and the vegetables I grow in my garden at the roadside for the driver to pick up and deliver to the grocer in the town. The grocer sends me back tea and other things that I cannot grow on my croft, and that takes care of all my needs. It is not the way of our people to be beholden to a human," the Kelpie said sullenly. "Surely there is something I could give you." "There is nothing I lack," Morag told him, "except that sometimes I am lonely for someone to talk to that can remember the days when I was young."